Mrs. Brenner, and today we're going to study intervals. Intervals is a really big word. I'll show you a few things that you might want to get ahead of time. That might be some markers, some papers, and if you had last week's assignment, that would be really nice. And Mrs. Brenner's going to use her xylophone to show you the difference between some of the intervals, okay? So I'm going to sit down for a second. And we're going to write a couple of words. All right? An interval, I'm going to define it really easy. Is the distance between two notes. Okay? Now, there's a few different ways that we can accomplish that. We have what's called a unison. Okay? And that means it stays the same. Okay? Very cool. Next, we have a step. And that means it goes up or down one note. Oops. Okay? One note. Okay? And the last one is a leap. And a leap goes from one note and jumps to another. Okay? All right, now I want you to get out your scale from last week that we drew, how we practiced drawing our notes. Now, on our scale, we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Now, when we talk about intervals, if we stay on 1, and we repeat this note and go C, C, and it stays the same, it's a unison. Now if I go up or down one step, one note, it's a step. So if I go C, D, that is a step. If I go D, C, that too is a step. Okay? Now, if I wanted to say, let's go from the C all the way up here to an E, or all the way up here to a G, I'm going more than one note, right? Goes from one note and jumps to another. It's going to jump to another, okay? So it would be like C, G, C, G, okay? So that would mean it would jump over the rest of the notes and come down on this one. Okay? Now, I'm going to draw a few of these for you. So we have this as our reference, and we have this as our reference. And here's a new paper. So, we're going to draw a couple of these. I'm going to put a couple lines here. It's like this. I'm going to show you the difference in some of these. So, if I started here on this E line, and I stayed on this E line, and I put 2 quarter notes here, would this be a unison, a step, or a leap. If it stays the same, it's a unison. Okay? Now, I'm going to go right next door. I'm going to start on this E. And if I go right next door and I go up to this F right here, I went right next door. It's like shaking hands with your neighbor. Okay? I went one step right here. So I went a step in music. Now here's the fun one. Let's say we start on this E, which would be over here, just like this one. And I wanted to go all the way up here to the C, which was number 8 over here. If I went from 3 to 8, is that side by side? Or is there some notes in, or numbers even in between? So if I started on 3 and I went to 8, I had to skip over 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So this, because I had to jump over a whole bunch of notes, this is a leap. Now Mrs. Brenner isn't this good writing backwards, but I'm going to do this one real quick for you. This is a unison. This is a step. And this is a leap. Kind of cool, huh? All right, I would like you to write some of these for me on a paper and label them for me, whether it's a unison, a step, or a leap. I'd like you to come up with your own, if you can. Now, let's slide over to the xylophone, okay? And we're gonna have Allie, our alpaca. She's gonna help us too. If she starts on a C and she steps up 1 and she goes to a D, just like is on here, she goes from a C to a D. C, D. She goes from a 1 to a 2. Did she go right next door to her neighbor? What do you think? You think she did? Yes, she did. So this is a step. It would sound just like this. C, D. Very cool. Now, if Allie just wants to stay the same, because she's bored, or she's tired and she wants to go to sleep. Yeah. And she goes, da-dum, or da-dum, and plops down because she's tired. She's going to rest out in the sun. It might sound just like this. Da-dum. Like, twinkle. 2 notes. I played it twice, but I played the same pitch, so that would be a unison. Now, Allie, she's going to get up, and she's going to have some fun. Yep. She's going to act kind of like she's a bird, but alpacas do jump, and they go like this. She leaped, didn't she? She went, and she jumped over a whole bunch of notes. She went from this C all the way up to this A. So let's see what that sounds like. C. Ooh. So if she leaps on a G, it'll sound like this. And that's the sound of a leap. So either she stays the same, da-dum, and goes to sleep. She's gonna go to sleep. Or she decides just that she wants to walk around a little bit, get some exercise. And she's stepping up each one at a time. And then she may go all the way up here, and she may leap. I have some friends that are going to play their instruments with me, our special guests. And they're going to play for you some unisons, some steps, and some leaps. Okay? We'll be right back. All right, today we're gonna have for you playing Timothy on the trombone.
Best instrument.
And on soprano saxophone, we have Abigail.
Mine's better. Much lighter.
And on baritone saxophone today, we have Benjamin.
Yeah!
Now we're gonna play the game. What they're gonna do is they're gonna demonstrate for you unisons, steps, and leaps. And we have to figure out what they play. They're not even gonna tell me. Abby, we'll let her start and let's see what she plays for you. Abby? Now the question is, did her pitch stay the same? Did she go da 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 or da da? Play it one more time, Abby. She played a unison. Good job. Did you get it right? Very cool. Ben, your turn. Try that again. Did I tell him to play Baby Shark? Did I tell you to play Baby Shark?
Just.
Play that again. Bottom. Is that a unison? Did they stay the same? Did he step one up bottom? Or did he leap bottom? What do you think he did? I think he did a step. Good job. Did you think that too? Tim, your turn. He didn't move his slide. Try that again. Did that sound like the same note? Didn't. Was it a step or was it a jump? It was a jump, wasn't it? And he did that all with his lips. He did a leap all with his lips. Abby, play us another one. Did that sound like it went down one or did it sound like it went down a whole bunch of notes? Think about that for a sec. Play it again. That went down a whole bunch of notes, so that one was a leap. Good job. Ben? Play it one more time. Was that the same pitch? Or was that a leap? I think that was the same pitch. What do you think? That was a unison. Good job, man. Tim? Did it sound like it was right next door? It was a step. Good job. Did you get that one? All right. Now, in music, we just don't play one note and then the other. We play a whole bunch of notes together. So, in this little example, one of the musicians is going to play unisons, the entire piece. And one musician is going to play steps. And one is going to play leaps. We're going to figure out who they are. Are you guys ready to try this?
1, 2, ready.
Now, who played what? Ben, can you just play what you just played for us? What did you do? Huh? Did he ever change? He didn't. He's playing all my unison. Abby, did you change? Let's listen. Did she go up one note at a time? She did. She moved by step. And Timothy on the trombone, what did he do? Can you play that? He moved by leap. But when you put it all together, it sounded like a song, right? Very, very cool. As always, I want you to keep yourself safe. Listen to everything Mom and Dad tell you to do. Put your hand here. Give yourself a hand here. Give yourself some big old Mrs. Buttersweet. And they're all squeezing their arms. Thank you for the hugs. I love it. Bye-bye, guys.